In the heart of the ancient world, a civilization was awakening, its kings shaping eternity from the sands of time. The first dynasty had united Egypt, but it was the second that would test the strength of that unity. History, wrote the great Egyptologist James Henry Breasted, is but the story of the human race seeking to express its soul. And nowhere was that soul more enduring than in Egypt. Around 2890 BCE, Egypt entered a new era. The Second Dynasty was born, a time of consolidation, mystery, and the first true test of royal power. The throne passed through rulers such as Hotep Sekemwi, Peribsen, and Kasekemwi, names now half lost to history, but whose actions shaped the destiny of a nation. The capital likely remained in Thinis or Memphis as the young kingdom grew more centralized. Bureaucrats began to manage taxes, justice, and trade. Egypt was learning to govern itself, not just through divine kingship, but through administration and law. Yet, beneath the calm surface, shadows stirred. Evidence suggests internal conflicts between the upper and lower kingdoms, perhaps even civil war. Pharaoh Peribsen shocked tradition by replacing the god Horus with Seth on his royal seal, a symbol of division between north and south. But his successor, Kasekemwi, achieved what few thought possible. He restored unity, adopting both symbols, Horus and Seth, as his divine protectors. Under his reign, Egypt stood whole once again. This fragile peace would pave the way for something far greater, the dawn of Egypt's first golden age. By 2686 BCE, a new dynasty rose, the Third Dynasty led by King Djoser. With him came one of history's greatest revolutions, architecture in stone. Guided by his visionary architect, Imhotep, Djoser built the step pyramid of Saqqara, the first monument of its kind on Earth. A mountain of limestone rising toward the heavens to house the eternal soul of a god-king. This marked the beginning of what historians now call the Old Kingdom, the Age of the Pyramids.
Over the next centuries, pharaohs would compete not in battle, but in stone. Sneferu, founder of the Fourth Dynasty, perfected pyramid design, building not one but 3 Great Pyramids, including the majestic Red Pyramid of Djoser. His son, Khufu, took this vision to divine heights, commissioning the Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. A structure so precise that even today, its secrets challenge modern engineers. His successors, Khafre and Menkaure, continued the legacy, building their own pyramids beside his, and leaving us the enigmatic Sphinx, guardian of the desert. Egypt during the Old Kingdom reached its first great peak, politically, culturally, and spiritually. The pharaoh was no longer just a ruler, he was the living god Horus, the link between the human and the divine. Trade expanded to Nubia, Sinai, and the Levant. Ships sailed down the Red Sea in search of gold, copper, and incense. Artists, sculptors, and scribes flourished, carving the first expressions of eternal art. But even the brightest sun must set. By 2181 BCE, after centuries of splendor, the kingdom began to crumble. Prolonged drought, internal corruption, and regional rivalries shattered the centralized power. The long reign of Pepi II, perhaps over 90 years, weakened royal authority, and Egypt descended into the first intermediate period, an age of famine and division. Yet even in decline, the Old Kingdom left an immortal legacy. It gave the world the concept of eternity in stone, the divine kingship of Pharaoh, and an artistic canon that would endure for 3,000 years. Modern genetic and archaeological studies, such as the 2025 Rat Genome Project, reveal that Egypt's earliest elites carried ancestry from both North Africa and the Fertile Crescent, proof of the ancient exchange that forged one of humanity's greatest civilizations. From the uncertain dawn of the Second Dynasty to the monumental glory of the Old Kingdom, Egypt had proven one thing beyond doubt: that time itself could be conquered. "All things fear time," wrote the poet, "but time fears the pyramids."